Holy cow!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our live streams. My name is Kat Abou-Ghazaleh. I'm running for Congress in the 9th District of Illinois, and we do these campaign live streams because we're not doing something called call time, which is when politicians literally spend most of their day, sorry, I'm taking off my boots underneath the desk, hours a day calling rich people and asking for money. This is how our entire political system works. I think that's bullshit. So instead, we do these live streams. We fundraise, donate at catforillinois.com/stream. We talk to friends, we talk to guests. We'll be bringing on Anna Eskamani in just a moment. And we also have a matching segment for this stream later. So for the last 30 minutes of this stream, every donation up to $1,000 will be matched because of a generous donor, which is very exciting. We have some campaign updates. Upcoming, we've got door knocking and phone banking tomorrow. I think we have a phone bank tonight too. Phone bank tonight too, probably. Go to discord.gg/catforillinois to join our Discord to learn about volunteer opportunities the quickest you can. You can also go to catforillinois.com/events to find when you can canvas for us, when you can knock doors, when you can phone bank, all that good stuff. You can phone bank from anywhere in the country. Also, early voting starts in a month. Actually less than a month minus 6 days, February 5th, which is really, really exciting, but it also means we need your help. Also, additionally, starting tomorrow, we are celebrating what we're lovingly calling Fuck APAC Week. We'll be putting out a video on it tomorrow. APAC is about to jump into our race with tens of millions of dollars. They have put out multiple emails specifically about me because I'm a dangerous detractor for believing in human rights. So we need to keep up with them. We need your help with volunteering. We need your help with donations. Send this link, this stream link to some friends. Send the donation link to some friends and help us win this thing, because we are getting close to this. So let's bring on our guest today, Anna Eskamani. She is running for the mayor of Orlando. She's a state rep in Florida. She is one of my favorite people in politics. We actually knew each other from before the campaign. I've been a big fan of her for years. And when I was shopping around my former show/stream Culture War Games earlier this year, I actually had her on as one of my first guests. She is an incredible progressive voice. She constantly makes Ron DeSantis fucking miserable, which we all love to hear. And she is truly one of the strongest people I know. So let's bring her on and drop questions for Anna and I in the chat. Hello, how's it going, Madam Mayor?
Hey, how are you?
I am good. Chat's here. I'll let you know if they have any questions. So welcome to our campaign streams. We do this instead of call time. How sick is that?
I'm obsessed. I love it. That's so cool.
We have raised Asha over 180? Over 180K since we started in September, which is super, super exciting. And we like play video games and talk to cool people and our friends like you. I also want you to know you have so many fans up here. I was at Northwestern and I met someone who volunteers for you, who's from Orlando.
No way.
Yeah. And they were like, do you know her? And I was like, yes, I do. And I've been waiting till you come on stream to tell you. She was so excited. Our campaign manager is your biggest fan. And for anyone in the chat who doesn't know much about you, give us your little spiel. Tell us about yourself. Anna, can you hear me? Desperately hoping so. Is this on me? Can she hear me? One sec, everyone.
Pause.
Hey, Anna, can you hear me?
Oh, sorry. Can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? No?
We can't hear her.
Let's see.
Oh, now we can hear her.
I can hear you. Sorry, everyone. It's not a real stream unless you have tech difficulties.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can.
Perfect. Loud and clear.
Amazing. All right. Oh, we do hear an echo on our part. Do you have like headphones on?
Yeah, let me see.
Okay.
Yeah, I had them on, but they weren't working. Let me try it again.
Okay.
Hold on. Tech support.
They're working. Oh, there's no echo now, but we'll see.
All right. Testing. Can you hear us? Now I can't hear you.
Yeah, I think just go without the headphones. It's okay.
Okay, just go without the headphones. We're fine. It's not a real stream if you don't have tech difficulties. This is what I'm saying. still can't hear you.
Wait, give her a sec.
Okay.
It's okay, I believe.
Guys,
Is that
there we
good?
go. Yes, we can hear you now.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Cool. Well, I mean, that's so impressive. $180,000 is incredible. We are cheering you on here from Orlando. I can't tell you how many super fans that you have here in the Sunshine State as well.
My God. Tell the people about yourself. For those who don't know you, what's your deal?
I love it. Well, my name is Anna Eskamani. I am born and raised right here in Orlando, Florida. My God, an immigrant, working class immigrant family, originally from Iran. And so my parents actually met each other working in the same donut shop in Orlando. So a true American love story. And I have a twin sister named Ida and a big brother named Aria. And went to Orange County Public Schools, K to 12. My entryway into politics, like so many young people, really just came out of necessity. I did not grow up in a political family. All I saw, though, was my parents work really hard and never get a fair shake. And of course, one of the biggest challenges I faced was my mom being diagnosed with cancer when I was about 9 years old. And unfortunately, she passed away when I was 13. And that really solidified for me just an understanding of how broken our health system is. I can't even tell you, Kat, how many times my mom's options were defined by her insurance coverage and just like the debt we were in after losing her. So you have this grief coupled with like just economic disaster. And so that, again, I never saw the political nature of that, but I knew it was wrong, like at a moral level. And then I fast forward, I get to high school, my senior year, and I had an amazing government teacher, Mr. Norris, who just gave me a direction for my angst, right? Like kind of a better understanding of what systems are not working or what systems were designed not to work and what can we do to make them better. And he really pushed me to want to be more civically engaged and to actually build a society that I wanted to see. And so, long story short, I got to my university, which is the University of Central Florida, really fell into organizing, and I'm happy to dive deeper into all of that, but just found my love for building power on my college campus. And a little before I graduated, was offered a job at my local Planned Parenthood affiliate. And so I worked in reproductive freedom.
You change the, sorry,
Oh,
Karen,
you're
sorry.
good. You're good. What you gotta do? Oh yeah, no worries. And so then I worked in reproductive rights for about 7.5 years before I decided to eventually run for office. And whew, as you know, that is not an easy decision to make. Running for office is scary as fuck. And so
Yeah, it really is.
totally. And so made the decision to run for office back in 2017. I was 27 years old. And I will tell you, a lot of folks thought I was not the right candidate for anything, really. I mean, I was flipping a seat from red to blue. And this is Florida. And so Florida is not necessarily known to have strong, out loud, progressive candidates actually win. And of course, we had to prove a lot of people wrong, and we did. And so that first campaign, I actually have all the negative mail from it. It was crazy. Like 25 pieces of negative mail calling me everything you can think of, including, of course, a terrorist, which
Oh,
I
I'm
feel like
familiar
if
with
you're
that one too.
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, if you're of Middle Eastern descent, like this is what you should expect. And so yeah, like all of that times 25. And I mean, it's so surreal when you like see TV commercials about you that like are not from you. You're just like, wow.
It's so
Like
cool
here
see,
we
like
are.
learning things about yourself, you know?
There was one, not to go too off topic, but there was one where like they showed photos of me in like scary black and white and like riots happening and things like that, which were not from Florida. They were just, they picked like, they probably Googled like images of riots and just like,
Yeah.
transposed it next to me. And then my opponent was like in like full color with his children. I was like wow.
And wow, that worked so
That's
well.
artistic, but it didn't. Right, but it didn't work. I mean, it didn't work, and we won our seat overwhelmingly back in 2018. And I was a part of the first wave of a lot of women running for office as like a reaction to Trump 1.0, let alone Trump 2.0. And CERN legislature now. I actually go back to Tallahassee tomorrow night, so this is great timing because there's a lot going on here in Florida. And then, of course, made the decision last year to try, take this next chapter in my public service and to run for mayor of Orlando in 2027, which we're super excited about. And yeah, I mean, there's so much more, obviously, but that's
How
kind
much
of
does
me
Ron DeSantis love you? Tell the people about. And also, sorry, I have a pimple that I just is driving me crazy, and you can't judge me for it. But please tell us about your wonderful, beautiful governor, Ron DeSantis,
Oh my God.
and your track record of friendship.
Let me tell you, Kat, I've never had a man impact my life in such a negatively profound way as the way Ron DeSantis has done. I mean, I'm just like, dude, like I would have broken up with you a long time ago. You know what I mean? Like it's just it's so volatile. He's I mean the dynamic in Florida is even Republicans don't like him, right? Like he's not liked even by his own party. But we've actually only met once, and it was very contentious. It was at the Pulse Inter Memorial. So Pulse nightclub is in my district.
Yeah.
And there's been so many ups and downs when it comes to of course the tragedy itself is something we're still grieving, but the post tragedy has been a difficult process for us here in Orlando for a lot of reasons. And a part of that has to do with the fact that we still don't have a permanent memorial. And that's a longer story. But in the journey of getting to where we are today, Governor Ron DeSantis, he issues a proclamation every year about Pulse. At his very first year in office, he didn't even mention the impacted community. So he put a declaration out about Pulse and did not mention that it was a gay club, did not mention that it was Latino night, like ignored every aspect of this crisis and of this tragedy and of this massacre, and tried to just paint over it. And so we called him out for it. And this was back when he was trying to brand himself as a moderate. So he was still pretending like, he gave a shit, basically. And so he came down to Orlando with his wife to bring flowers to Pulse during our memorial event. So the only photo I ever have with him was me, like, pushing through the crowd of like, the sheriff and the mayor to get to him to thank him because he actually changed the proclamation after we called him out on it, and he blamed his staff for it. Surprise, surprise. So thanked him for making the changes, but then asked that he use his position to pass non-discrimination policies for LGBTQ plus people in this state. And of course, he did the complete opposite. But I do have that photo, that like contentious moment, framed on my office wall because this is a reminder, right, of like not being afraid to confront people, like not being afraid to hold officials accountable. And my entire tenure legislature will be marked by him as governor. So needless to say, I'm really looking forward to him no longer being in office. But of course, we all know he's running for president again. So, I'm sorry, America. Like, we're all gonna have to deal with him still.
Look, the benefit about Ron DeSantis is he has negative riz, which is I say this a lot about JD Vance too, of like I firmly believe that no one is immune to like cult thinking. I think there's a cult for everyone. I don't know what mine is, and anyone that says there's not is in one. And for some reason, Trump's whole thing really appeals to like a lot of people. Not me, but for a lot of people it does. That's impossible with JD Vance and Ron DeSantis. They're just a Riz black hole. It's just impossible.
For sure. No, 100%. I mean, like, to the point where you have other Republican allies talking behind your back about how awkward you are. I mean, that's literally where we see
it's like Ted Cruz.
Right, 100%.
No, literally, 100%. My grandmother was a GOP operative in Texas, and she had a stroke in 2015 when the Republican primaries were happening, and she woke up from her stroke, and like the nurses are like asking her the questions that you ask someone of like, what year is it? Like, who's the president? All that stuff. What's your name? Literally the first thing out of her mouth was Ted Cruz is born in Canada, so he can't be president. Girl, that is the first thing on her mind. Fucking nuts. Also,
wild. that.
She is rolling in
Also,
her
like,
grave for everything I stand for, but that is iconic.
I was gonna say that's pretty epic. That's what a queen. That's great. Yeah, no, I mean, and to that point, like in Florida, we have and I know this is the case in so many other red parts of the country, but there's so much tension between the Trump faction, the DeSantis faction, and it's like a race to the bottom.
Right.
But I mean, we tried to leverage that in legislature because, at the very least, that tension can help us stop legislation. It can help us try to get votes on a different proposal. I mean, because some of these issues they don't really fall on red versus blue, right?
Right.
They're much more complicated. But having the division within the Republican Party can help us in trying to delay the passage of legislation to stop the really bad bill. So we try to take advantage of anything we can, and all that.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, so a lot of stuff has happened this week. First off, the Bears won. That's not first, but it's first from in terms of backwards chronology, and it's the only good thing. And so I'm starting with that because it's really depressing otherwise. Um,
100%.
Second, we had the murder of Renee Nicole Good.
Yeah.
Which this isn't the first time ICE has shot someone, but I think a lot of people, especially people with kids, see the stuffed animals in the glove box next to a body and
Yeah.
don't know how to possibly process that. And then everything that's happening in Iran, which I feel like changes every several minutes. You are Iranian, and I was wondering if you wanted to talk about this at all.
Well, thank you for the space. I mean, to be candid, it's like top of mind for me. I can't not think about it. And I have family in Iran too, and I haven't heard from them in days now. So it's definitely really overwhelming. I do want to honor Renee Good because all of us from across the country. I mean, I will never forget where I was when I got the news alert and when I saw the video. And it's just, and to your point, like we know ICE has murdered people, both especially in detention. I mean, Florida in particular has some of the highest rates of ICE murders in detention. Chrome being one of the worst actors, and I even every day I get a message or a DM or a phone call about someone being detained in Florida at the state facilities who are experiencing serious human rights violations. I got a text today about it, and from a partner of someone who's detained in the so-called Alcatraz, which I never like to use that term. So I refer to as the Everglades immigrant camp, but I'm involved in two lawsuits, one to close that place down, and so it's overwhelming, just like the brutality of it all. And the same can be said about Iran. I mean, the people of Iran, there's so many dynamics to be aware of, right? Especially for folks who are just starting to pay attention to this. But I can tell you that I have been studying Iran and watching Iran, especially Iranian women, and their fight for freedom for years now. By no means am I an international policy expert. I mean, I studied international relations at UCF, but I ended up obviously going more domestic and public administration. But I can tell you that this time feels really different. But obviously, the uncertainty is anxiety inducing. I mean, I'm so hopeful for the people in Iran to have self determination, which is the basic foundational hope we have, I think, for every person on this planet. But obviously, there's just so many different dynamics that are impacting Iran's future. And with the internet blackout, it's typically when there's internet blackouts, that's when the worst happens, right?
Right. Like part of the problem is we
so
don't know what's happening.
literally we have no idea. And I mean, we are seeing images of body bags that are likely protesters who have been killed. So yeah, it's overwhelming. But people are so brave, and I mean, I'm going to be biased here in just speaking to the bravery of Iranian women. I mean, so many of these protests are led by women. It's just incredible. And Iran is a theocracy, and it's a country that has forced mandatory like hijabi rules and other types of enforced by the so-called morality police. But I have to tell you, women have been testing that for decades. I mean, there were parts in Tehran right now where are not wearing headscarves. They just are like in an act of just, again, self-determination and protest, are taking their headscarves off and being their authentic selves, dancing in the streets, doing gymnastics in the streets. Like, I mean, the things that we take so much for granted, are already being tested in Iran. And so I'm I'm incredibly hopeful that we'll see a a transformation in Iran that's led by the people of Iran.
No, not
And
this
that
administration just randomly coming in and forcing, doing
I
whatever the fuck
know
it wants. You think this should be up to the
and,
people? That's crazy.
right. I mean, and I mean, I will tell you that the Iranian diaspora, like any diaspora, is all over the place, right? Like there's so much complexity because I have to tell you, Kat, like, I went to a protest today for Iran in Orlando, and so many people are supportive of the idea of military operation. But of course, what what folks don't think through, right, is like the consequences of that, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's just thinking about the moment and not the ripple effect. And we can't be naive to the fact of just the history of U.S. interference in countries like Iran in modern history, and how it brought
Including
us to where we are
Iran.
today, as the most obvious example, right? But I mean, I will, like, just being really candid, I can tell you, I mean, my mom, and again, she passed away when I was 13, but she was, I someone who was I think almost every Iranian is anti-regime, regardless of their politics. Like, I think it is like a shared sentiment, among especially the majority in the diaspora, right? But of course, there's just different approaches uh, to regime change. But ultimately, like, there are Iranians that are 100%, on board for Trump to do something. And then, of course, there's Iranians like me that have a lot more caution, for obvious reasons. And it's a lot of tension. I mean, it's so much tension. And so, all I can do is continue to be the voice of the people in Iran, and to amplify what their demands are, and to amplify the atrocities committed by the government. But obviously, any type of conflict, and of course, United States running countries. I mean, the only country we should be running is United States. Like,
What a
I find it,
controversial position.
I know, like, it's wild. It's absolutely wild. But it is heavy on my mind and my heart. So I appreciate you giving me the space to talk about it. And thank you to everyone who has shared, like, the videos and has amplified the voices for democracy. And I mean, there's no way you can ever downplay, like, how just atrocious the government is. I mean, from a administrative lens of, like, just financial mismanagement, all the way to, of course, human rights violations and political prisoners, and so much more. And so you just ignore the, and again, I think it's so important to uplift, like, human rights organizations, cover down and check your sources, because tell the stories of those the government is trying to silence.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And just so you know, we could hear most of what you said. Oh, we got a raid, by the way. Not gonna say that name, but thank you for the raid, y'all. But internet cut out a bit, but you're back. We got a bunch of kitty emojis, thank God. Also, last time you came on my stream, we talked about cats, and I want you to know that my cat Heater is now like an icon for the campaign. We actually made we did limited edition stickers for the stream. We do them for some of our streams. We're gonna do a D&D stream, and so we have one for that too. So this is Heater modding the stream. We've got my knitting needles in the background and like a little cup, and she has a bunch of gibberish she typed. Stardew Valley, have you seen this cat? And it's me and Heater. And sorry guys, if you wanted this, you too late. They were limited edition. You had to donate then. But I just love.
It's so cute.
our
a
little
great
cat.
concept. I love it. I love your punch cards, by the way.
Thank you. We were inspired by Zoran's Zetro card.
I saw your punch cards that you have
Yes.
for they're so cool.
Yeah, we really, really love them. For those who don't know, if you volunteer for us, you can get a punch card and then get it stamped every time you do a volunteer shift. And then when you fill out a punch card, you can get some volunteer exclusive merch. And the more punch cards that you fill out, so like the first one, you get this thing, the next one, you get this thing. So we have little tiers and they're very fun. So come donate or volunteer at discord.gg/cat for Illinois and donate catforillinois.com/stream. By the way, running for office is so hard, especially as young women.
Yeah. I mean, tell me more about. I mean, this. So your campaign is August, right? Or when's your guys' primary?
Early voting starts February 5th. Early voting starts February 5th. The election is March 17th.
Oh my God, this is coming up then.
Yeah.
Wow.
We have 66 days. It's fucking nuts. It's yeah.
I'm so glad I asked. I'm in Florida brain because we have late primaries in Florida.
I mean,
But
we
my
have a
election's
really
not till
early
next-
primary here, to be totally real.
Yeah,
And
that
I
is
mean,
wild.
you're one of the only people that I told that I was planning on running. I told you like a week before I announced, because we kept it. I still can't believe that like it didn't leak anywhere. Like we kept a tight ship. But
You
doing
had an
this in
incredible launch.
it was so
Such
awesome,
incredible-
bro. It was. I don't remember like half of that day. It was like so overwhelming. My brain just like short circuited.
Totally.
But yeah, so it's been great. It's been a lot. APAC is coming into the race, which
Oh,
we could expect, but yeah, it's so we're just really trying to get through to the end. We're tied for first, which is really exciting in a 17 candidate race.
wow.
We have been able to push the rest of the field to be more progressive and more aggressive against the administration. We've been doing a lot of stuff with our mutual aid program. It rocks. It's the most rewarding.
Mutual aid has been so incredible, and
Thanks.
I can we talk about that for a
Yeah,
minute?
please.
Because wow, I mean the amount of money that campaigns today have to raise, and the amount of it honestly that has to get wasted, right? And
Yes.
and I mean whether it's like text message systems or other types of overhead costs, right? And I don't consider staff to be waste. I think staff is your most precious resource, right?
Yes.
So, but it's also expensive to recruit and maintain good staff, right? Especially with the affordability crisis, like when I have to respond to the healthcare needs of my staff. Like I'm doing healthcare stipends because I have staff losing health insurance.
We just
right?
had to
So,
get
like,
a healthcare
we're-
plan actually because our stipends weren't covering it. Like 2 of our employees, their healthcare just like straight up when the premiums going up, their healthcare plans just don't exist anymore.
Right. Well, I have to tell you, Kat, a lot of Florida candidates, which is complete BS, they mark all their staffers as contract, and they don't even pay taxes on them. And I'm like, guys, if you're giving your team member a uniform, a campaign T-shirt, you're giving them software to use, you're giving them equipment to use, like that is not a contract worker. That is a W-2. And so I take a lot of pride in like actually having W-2 employees and like paying taxes on it because again, it's gonna be worse for them on the back end, right? Of when they do their taxes if they're a contract, but also the work that they're doing is not contract work.
Right.
And so but that's also more expensive for me. Like anything that I pay an employee, I have to calculate the taxation on it as well. And so with all that said, like it's so inspirational to see you use your funds to model your service, right? Because when I see you use campaign funds to help families in need, for me, that's like, all right, that's how she leads. Like that's how they will be a leader in Congress. Like that's how they're going to leverage their bully pulpit, their access to resources, their reach to help people versus just keep raising money from people, right? And so like huge props to you. We try to do the same thing with supply drives and supporting local nonprofits and just putting literally like investing back in the community that has poured so much into us.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, just like huge kudos to you. I think that's phenomenal.
Thank you. And like it's been really needed right now. I mean, every single day we have people come to our office for supplies, which by the way, just need to plug real quick for stream. I'll be doing this a lot later. We are really low on toiletries. We are really low on toiletries. We are really low on a lot of other supplies. You can find out more in our Discord. If one of our mods could actually go into Discord real quick and just ask Andre or Francis for the list. Please bring some by, or you can mail them to us at 7016 North Clark Street. Please, only American citizens and permanent residents that are 18 years or older. These could be considered in-kind donations. So please, if they are, we will be able to navigate all this, but please include your name, your contact information, your address, your occupation, and employer. This is all information we need for the FEC. Please send shampoo, conditioner, floss, toothbrushes, deodorant, shaving cream, razors, literally any toiletries. We'll have some of these lists in the chat in a second. 7016 North Clark Street. All right, thank you. But we have people literally every single day come into our office to get things, and especially, more vulnerable people like unhoused folks and undocumented folks, but also more and more, we have people who have a full-time job and they just can't, they can't afford, baby formula or diapers before their next paycheck or maybe even after. So it's really needed right now. And we have been I wish that like, it would be cool to be able to talk about the specific metrics, but we also want to make it the like the lowest barrier to entry. And so people are less likely to come if you're like, hey, can I see what you're doing, or like get your information. Thank you so much. Vampy just dropped in the chat of what we're out and what we're running low on. So that's towels, bar soap, shampoo, conditioner, men's jeans, diapers sizes 1 to 5, wipes, paper towels, hand soap, lotion, band-aids, first aid supplies, wound wash, razors, shaving cream, shaving formula, men's underwear, unused only please, hand warmers, hot hands, tarps, quick snacks like granola bars, winter gear, men's winter boots, and men's rain boots. All right. Thank you for letting me do that, Anna.
That's amazing. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you for doing it. That's incredible. And that low barrier point is so true. And it's another example, right, of like not being data obsessed, right? Yes. I do think another element where campaigns, especially progressive campaigns, will struggle is if they rely on old school politics, like transactional politics, right? Where it's like, I'll do this for you if you do this for me. And in the context of mutual aid, I mean, mutual aid should have no strings attached.
Right.
It is unapologetic, whatever you need. And I actually coach my staff on this too, because like we're so used to taking photos, right? We're so used to like, oh, thanks for dropping this off. You want to get a photo and to post online, and there's a reason for that. Like it's, you're when people see others give, it can inspire them to give too. But I'm very sensitive to when the things are going out. I'm like, you're not gonna ask someone for a photo if they pick up something. You know what I mean? Like we never want to create an environment where it's like we need to record everyone who comes in or like get their photo with stuff they're taking and like disrespect their privacy and the sensitivity of the issue. But again, I feel like that's so like antithetical to most campaigns, because campaigns are just like so transactional, where it's like
they literally count on volunteers getting burnt out so that way they don't that's like a thing that's factored in. And instead, like we have so much fun on it. Like we did a nail painting party before the Bears game. We had so many people show up, and like we built this little community. I remember someone in the chat being like, the cure to the loneliness epidemic is joining the Cat for Illinois Discord. But also like part of the, holy cow, Dave H, thank you for $150. That goes such a long way on a campaign like ours. But I think like part of this is also, we aren't just like showing what we're doing. We're not just like doing a nice thing. Also, like a lot of people feel helpless right now. And so when 100%. Folks want to be able to, do something, we have so few options. Like people in power want you to doom scroll. And instead we're like, hey, we're doing a Parker Beach cleanup. Come join us. We are, asking, do you have any extra, baby formula that, maybe it was just in your closet and you realized it wasn't in there and now your kid's off of it. Can you bring it by? And the result has just been so many people joining our campaign, and it's awesome. Also, someone said, I don't know much about Rep Eskamani, but she seems pretty chill.
No, thank you. So kind. Want to just echo all of that. I mean, making campaigns fun again. Like it's so important, you know, It reminds me of, I don't know if you've ever read The Art of Gathering or follow any of Priya Parker's work at
Hmm.
all. So, like I saw her speak at a conference years ago, and I obviously got her book, and I follow her Substack, and she actually was really involved in now Mayor Zohra Mandami's campaign, and it talks about this very thing, right? Of how do you create spaces, gatherings that are in their just existence transformational and help to build bridges and help to inspire people to want to do more than the bare minimum and to find out ways they can give even when they feel like they have nothing to give, because that's the most beautiful part about it, right? Is for a lot of folks, they might not have that $150 to give. Now if you do, please give it because we need it. But at the end of the day, like, there is a way that every individual can contribute regardless of what they feel like they don't have, and
Right.
it kind of forces us to think less and obsess less about what we can't do, and to instead imagine what we can do when we work together. And that's the inspirational part for me, right? Is when I look at like systems and networks, like, for me it's about connecting the dots to solve a problem. And I do think that on that board you have enough people to solve the problem, but it's about the big heartedness and the openness to do it, and not being limited by your own self-inflicted barriers, right? But to and that's why young leadership is so transformational, because I do believe firmly that younger leaders, because we're not as jaded. I say as jaded because we're all a little
Right.
jaded, right? Like, you gotta kind of have to be in this world, like, to like at least protect
The
yourself,
secret
right?
police
But
are murdering us in the streets. We can be a little bit jaded here.
100%, 100%. But at the same time, like, we we also are the generational glue. Like, I do feel like we have the capacity and also the commitment, right, to build generational movements, to build multiracial movements, to build multi-class movements
Hmm.
for that collective good. Because for us, it's not a zero-sum game. My success is not tied to your failure. In fact,
That doesn't
we
sound
can.
right. I thought that only certain people can have. I thought like rights were a limited resource that we had to ration out and only give to white men. I thought that
Oh,
was. Uh,
yeah, it drives me
is that
crazy.
wrong? What?
It drives me crazy. It's like, y'all, there's no there's no limitation or scarcity of human dignity. It is infinite. And so, don't, like, you pointed this already, our opposition, they want to divide us. Our opposition weaponizes identity politics in such a deceitful and disingenuous. I mean, all of it's just disgusting to watch. They it's ironic because they often accuse us of identity politics, but we just want people to have health care. We just want people to be
Right.
free. We just want them to
And
be
like
able to
to
be
be
their authentic
clear,
selves.
like inviting everyone in and like wanting to include everyone, making like an intersectional movement does not mean that you ever have to justify your own existence. Like I always tell people, that is the the line here is you never have to justify your existence. But I also think that if someone wants to engage in good faith, engage in good faith. If a lot of times people
Right.
are just ignorant. I grew up Republican, and not knowing is not knowing. And I've had people be like, I didn't know Palestinians could be like you. And I'm like, cool, we'll come back to that later, but you're on the right track. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. So just, it's not like, oh, we need to move right. It means everyone deserves rights. Everyone deserves a union.
And also the safety, like creating safe spaces to have those conversations. And I really want to honor that point, because I take it as my own responsibility to be that gentle friend, or even just like the gentle stranger, that if you have questions like about the communities that represent Orlando, like, I am here. If you're willing to listen and to ask questions, and even if they're awkward questions, because sometimes these topics can get awkward, right? But if you're willing to learn and to lead with wonder, I will meet you where you're at. Like,
Yeah.
I am more than happy to take the time and to be that listener with you. And so I honor that bravery, because I would much rather have folks ask me questions about people or issues they don't understand than to make decisions on assumptions, or to make decisions on misinformation, and to perpetuate a
Holy
cycle
cow.
of hate that further divides us, because we have more in common every single one of us have more in common than what sets us apart. And if I can share a quick story about this too.
Please.
So in my first campaign, right, for the state legislature back in 2018, I never close any doors. Like even for folks that were campaigning aggressively against me, like I never matched that same negative energy,
Yeah.
right? I was just kind of like,
You
it
can
is what it
say
is.
facts like this person
Like,
did
right,
this thing, but like there's no reason to
right.
just, yeah.
Anything, if my opponent, like I will clap back at my opponent, but
Yeah.
the people around them, I'm kind of like, it is what it is, right? And like you're like at this moment, there's nothing I'm gonna say is gonna change your mind. So I'm just gonna like let it be, right? And so two election cycles pass, and because I was always kind, I was always big-hearted. When I ran into these folks like at different community events, um because we all live in this town, we're gonna see each other, right? I always said hi. I never treated them any differently, right? And over time, like not only have I built a relationship with folks that again politically very different from me, but we find common ground. Like for example, environmental policy is a very nonpartisan issue in Florida. It's often not red versus blue. It's us versus big corporations,
Yeah.
right? It's us versus the polluters, us versus the sprawl development, us versus et cetera, right? So for honestly, Democrats can be terrible on some of these issues because they're being influenced by the corporate greed, and they're being influenced by these different actors. And so sometimes I find more partnership with conservative voters on this issue and than my own elected Democrats. It just
Holy
kind of depends, right,
cow.
on the nature of the situation. And so fast forward to today, some of those folks who were my largest naysayers are now my biggest cheerleaders and
Holy
request
cow.
yard signs to help me and are
Yeah.
excited to work with me on water quality projects. And actually last cycle
Holy
we won
cow.
two precincts that voted for Trump. And like I have no doubt that you're going to have the same type of support in parts of your district, just because
Holy cow.
a lot of the voters that have evolved over, like they're like they're looking for a home, right? And they're tired of the political system as it is. They're looking for something different. Trump was appealing to them, right? And but they're not necessarily like married to that vision. They just like the fact that he's defined as an outsider, right? Um, and so these are everyday voters that if you're able to build a connection to prove that you are going to make their life better and that you are the problem solver and that you're committed regardless of political affiliation, you're committed to serve them. It is remarkable the type of bridges that we're able to build. And one of the first listening sessions I hosted for my mayor's race last year was with Orlando conservatives. It was a group of like 35 some Republicans who live in Orlando. Fast forward, I do a listening session with the transgender and gender nonconforming community. And I sat in on a support group that they host multiple times a month, and it's such a beautiful and an incredible place of just authenticity, honesty, and safety. And what I found as takeaways from these two, what you would think to be polar opposite spaces, was that both groups care about the homelessness, they care about affordability, they care about safety, they care about being able to get a good job, they care about good schools, they care about transportation.
Yeah.
Like obviously there's moments of tension, but I will say that for my LGBTQ plus siblings, and especially in this space, they were demanding that we stop talking about their lives, right? They were like, we don't want to be politicized. Like just leave
Right.
us alone, right? And so it's like it was such a like just I don't know how to describe it, but it was such a like an affirming moment, right? Because it just further solidifies for me that like the tension is so manufactured, right? Like the tension is so manufactured by those who financially and politically benefit from our division.
Yeah. A
And
hundred
like we
percent.
can't take the bait. We can't take the bait.
A
Like we just
hundred
have to push
percent.
back on it as much as we can.
It's we have a lot
Holy
of, so in my
cow.
district, Charles B just donated $69. Nice. But in my district, actually, if you look up the ninth district of Illinois, you will see a gerrymandered monstrosity. And that doesn't mean that it is not a beautiful district with so many beautiful communities. But if you just look at the borders, you're going to be like, oh, wow. Like I was born in the headquarters of gerrymandering, and even then it's like there are very, very thin areas, but it includes parts of McHenry County, which is the only county in the Chicagoland area that voted for Trump the last 3 elections. And we have a lot of Republicans that reach out and they say, look, I don't know if I agree with you on everything, but I think you actually believe in what you say you believe, and so I'm interested in being involved.
Right.
And a lot of stuff with ignorance is like there will always be people that are just shitty and that want the worst for others, but there are a lot more people that haven't. Like the best way to fight transphobia is meeting a trans person. The best way to fight so many types of bigotry is just like being exposed to other cultures and other people. And when people are willing to engage because they've spent years being inundated with right-wing media, being pushed by people like Rupert Murdoch. But when they can engage with those communities, a lot of times it's like, oh, you're a person too. Wait, why the fuck am I supposed to be mad at you? I also want to talk about, you're a knitter, right?
So I am, but not as frequent as I would like to. I would say I do more sewing than knitting.
Okay. Like with a machine?
Yeah.
Impressive.
I mean, these days, most of what I do is like, I don't have the capacity or the time to like make things from scratch, but I'm hemming, I'm fixing, I'm tailoring. So doing more, smaller projects and bigger projects. But I was a theater kid.
Sick.
And did tech in high school theater, and my mom taught me how to sew. And so that's what I do more often than anything else. But yeah, I mean, I used to knit. I just never have time anymore.
So I always wanted to learn, and then I just never did. And then I took embroidery and knitting. I took an embroidery class for my birthday, my 24th birthday, and I loved it so much. I just like opened this whole fiber arts like part of my brain. I did this big project. I did this hour-long explainer on white Christian nationalism for people for the American Way last year, and my reward for myself for writing, filming, editing an hour-long thing in 3 weeks was buying myself a sewing machine. And so this year I was going to make my first quilt with a lot of embroidery. At this farmer's market I saw one time, they had like a 6x2 like squares talking about like what things are in season for each month. So I wanted to make a quilt that was like 3x4 with all of my favorite things. I have not had any time to even get started to learn quilting, but I would love to. But I have been knitting more in the past, like for this campaign, than I have since I learned 2 years ago. Like I am known for just having it in my bag. It is constantly in my bag. Asha is grabbing my bag right now. Right now I'm making a hat for one of our donors, actually. He bought, so for our events, when you get the highest tier, which is like a max out, I'll make you a hat. And he did that for our holiday party, which, by the way, we have another thing coming up in Evanston soon that I'll plug. So if you want a hat, you can do that. And I finally did this pine cone pattern. I'm very excited about it.
That's gorgeous, Kat.
Thank you. It's my first like complicated hat. I'm on and off. I mean, I always have it in my hands. I also have narcolepsy, so it helps me with like staying awake, keeping my brain engaged.
Yeah.
So I think I started it during New Year's. So I've been doing it on and off, but I should be able to finish it tonight, which is really exciting. And if you guys want a hat, you know what to do. Asha, you okay? Asha just somehow. Asha almost fell all the way back while she was stretching in her chair. By the way, Asha has a little desk. Y'all can't see it because we can't move the camera, but just so you know, Asha has a desk now. It's very exciting. And we get to hang out next to each other. We get to hold hands.
That's amazing.
I
love it.
But I think it's an underrated thing. Like, I don't know if you're stuck in a long session, like bring out the knitting.
Yeah. So I have honestly my one of my goals for 2026 is to read more. I am surrounded by so many books that I want to read. It's hilarious. Like I am like an avid book renter and book buyer. And so I just have like stacks of books and I'm like, when am I going to read these books? Like, so I am like very committed to like trying to always have a book in my bag so that when I have a moment, and before I go to bed, instead of doom scrolling, like reading a chapter in a book. So I'm really trying to practice that more this year. That's like definitely one of my like, I don't really do resolutions per se. I just kind of keep generic goals.
My
But, like,
resolution
that's
this
definitely
year
one of
is
the goals.
win and stop being under federal indictment. So,
Yes.
those are my
Oh
two
my God.
resolutions. I usually have like a list of goals, but I would like those two things to happen.
Can I just tell you that when I saw that shit go down, I was just like, they are so scared of her.
Yeah,
They are so scared of
that's why
her.
I'm the candidate of the
But
17-person race under indictment.
right. It's crazy. But I mean, we're also just like so proud of you and so with you. And I mean, I'm sending you all the good vibes. That's so like, I mean, it's just the weaponization of this administration against anyone who questions and challenges them. I mean, I am constantly surprised. Like, I know the reason why I've not been removed yet is because constitutionally, Governor DeSantis can't remove state lawmakers. But if I'm in a different position, like getting ready. I mean, he's moved multiple elected officials from Orange County that we've had to fight to get back, including our state attorney Monique Worrell. Um, and so just like mad props to you to keep going despite
Thanks.
all of those barriers being thrown at you. Like
I feel like I am
it's
having
just
the most insane House primary non-incumbent race ever.
oh 100%. So I'm curious, like, what has surprised
Holy
you the
cow.
most about running, like, as a first-time candidate? What's been some of your biggest takeaways?
I think you were actually one of these people. I had like 5 different people, like the 5 people even involved in politics I told before we launched that were like, you're not going to have any, like, you're going to drop some balls and it's going to be really hard. And I was like, yeah, but I'm built different. Like, that was my first instinct. Like, I'm a pretty organized person. I think I could still like work out every day and all of that. I am not built different. I have not worked out since March 25th, the day after we launched the campaign.
Oh my God.
My workout is going up the flights of stairs to my walk-up apartment.
That's so real. Or knocking on doors, right?
And
Like,
knocking on
doing cardio.
doors. By the way, knocking
Yeah.
on doors solo is so much more fun than being staffed for it because I like you get it done so much faster. But then people are like, well, like what if
I was
like
saying,
ice comes? And I'm like,
probably.
yeah, I'm like
I love it.
trying to like get away from my staff who I adore, but I'm just like, I just want a second, please. Like 10 people have keys to my apartment. But also I just met like the coolest people that I never would have met without running. From
Yeah.
like our volunteers to the folks that we meet. One thing that I really love is just like changing people's minds. I'm a big believer in like, don't listen to what I say, watch what I do. And I told people that when we started, and we have so many folks that are now like coming that are on our side that like have our signs in their yard that when I started, they were like, no. And also meeting my opponents. I was so nervous the first time I met my opponents. I was like, I don't know like what the dynamic is supposed to be here. Jameel W is 69. Nice. We have the most $69 donations of any campaign. I have no way to prove this, but I think it's true. Yeah. And then I was like, oh, wait, my opponents are also people and we're all going through this very unique, specific experience together. So that's fun.
Yeah.
Also just the way people make up shit about you. That's
Oh my God. Yes, it's so true. The people with the most opinions have never even met me before. I'm like, can you like pick up the phone and call me? Like, I'm really accessible instead of literally lying about me.
What's your your favorite thing that you've learned about yourself?
Oh my God, that's so funny. That's such a great question. Favorite thing I learned about myself, is that apparently I'm ineffective and and like the worst one was like she doesn't follow up and like or work hard and I'm like, are you kidding me? That's like the worst lie you can tell.
That's like the one thing that you literally got your doctorate while being a state representative.
You're joking. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like the silliest thing you can say. Like that's the one that's so easy to disprove. Like, I think the worst one that like it always coming back is like, and we talked about it a lot, but it's like, I don't know how to work with Republicans, or like how is she going to manage being mayor in a Republican state? And I'm like, how do you think I managed being a Democratic lawmaker, a progressive Democratic lawmaker in a Republican state? Like, I think it's pretty damn fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so frustrating. But like you said, I compartmentalize it and I just vent about it to myself and I don't let it impact how I treat others.
Therapy is
But
nice.
I ordered this like really I'm a big sticker person. I love
Me
stickers.
too.
So I'm all about your stickers. But like I love not just like my water bottle, for example. Like I have so many water bottles and I just like sticker them up.
My
Like I
guitar
actually
is
made
so stickered up. This is my third
Holy
guitar, and
cow.
all of them are covered in stickers. I have one with Snorlax
I
that was
love
just like
it.
so eepy because narcolepsy.
I have this one too.
Love, love,
Design
love, love.
Orlando artist. And so I love it. And so I often when I'm like really stressed, I'll go on like a little sticker like spree. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to spend too much money, but I'm like, let me just get
There you go.
update my sticker stock. And
I do that
I
with
put it
yarn.
into and right, exactly. And so anyways, I found this sticker that was it was so perfect. It was like I'm not as mean as I could be, and I wish more people would give me credit for that.
I honestly think about that all the time. Like whenever I hear about like a dumb whisper campaign or a lie, I'm like, guys, I could be so mean. I choose not to be because I think that's
I choose
shitty.
not to
I
be.
choose not to
I know,
be.
it's so funny. It's like, can you give me credit for like the things I didn't say?
Right.
I
I learned
know.
that I am lying about being Palestinian, which is cool. I also learned that I'm
Oh
really
my God.
rich, which I would love. I would love to know where that money is.
I got that one too. I got that one too.
That
Yeah.
one's really
Yeah.
cool.
That's like a millionaire. I'm like, are you serious? Like, do you know where I live? Like, oh my God. And I and I drive a Honda. Like, lay off.
Yeah, it's a blast. People, so my boyfriend runs the Onion, and people are like, he must be like a bazillionaire, and I'm like, guys, the satire paper business is not
Right.
as profitable as you think it is. But um, Anna,
Also, the onion has been on fire recently. Like,
yeah,
so good.
it's been incredible. But Anna, before I let you go, what can you plug? Tell people where to find you, where to support your campaign, et
Thank
cetera,
you.
et cetera.
Oh my God. Well, first of all, this was awesome. Thanks so much for the
Thank you for
invite. It's great to be
coming. We
back.
could play video games
Happy
next
to
time.
Well, oh my God. Well, I know
Holy
that,
cow.
like, now knowing that your primary is coming up, I am just sending you all the good vibes and encouraging everyone to give what they can to support you in
Thank
this
you.
final push. If you want to learn more about Little Ol' Me here in the Sunshine State, you can visit our website, onitfororlando.com. We're also, of course, on all the socials. We have two handles now because On It for Florida is my like state oriented handle and it's still active. It's our main one that we use. So On It for Florida, two N's, all spelled out, or On It for Orlando. And like I said, the website is onitfororlando.com. So keep in touch with us, and yeah, know that you have a lot of supporters and champions for you in Florida who are cheering you on, and
And the same is here in
can't wait
Chicago.
to
Just so y'all know,
thank
her
you.
links are
Holy
in the chat, but
cow.
Anna has unbelievable social game. I love seeing her posts. Like it's yeah, there are so few politicians that are also good posters, and I always respect that about you.
Thank you. Thank you. And we have a small and mighty team, so many flowers to them as well, and to your team too, because it is a family effort for sure.
Yes,
Uh, and yeah, please take care of yourself.
you too.
Self-care is a really important part of this, and also please stay safe. I feel like watching everything happen in Chicago with the extremism of ICE and seeing you at the front lines, like please, please, please stay safe. Be careful out there. It's a scary time, to put your body between the line of freedom and fascism. But I thank you for doing it,
Thanks,
truly.
Anna. Well, lots of love. Get some rest if you can. I know you're probably not sleeping enough. So good night.
Yeah,
Chat.
not
Say
anytime
bye.
soon. We got Tallahassee tomorrow, so gotta still pack and stuff. But I'll see you on the other side.
Have a good drive, love.
Thanks. Bye.
All right, y'all. And Anna's just the best. She's so fucking cool.
She's so sick.
She's so sick. We also need to get Asha mic. We're gonna make that happen. Don't
You
worry.
kind of hear me now if I project.
Can y'all hear? Hold on. I'm gonna stop talking. Yo.
Yo, 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 yo. Can you hear me if I project?
Asha's just sitting next to me because she has a desk now.
Yeah.
Um,
They can see me if we turn the camera.
I'm not gonna turn the camera because then it's gonna be all crooked, and then we're gonna have the whole thing that we did with pumpkins.
Yeah.
This week was really hard. I'm sure everyone saw the footage of Renee Nicole Good's murder, and heard the cries of her wife holding their dog as she just tried to figure out. Her and her wife moved there to wait out the Trump years to Minneapolis, and then just seeing that happen. It's so horrific. And this isn't the first time that ICE has shot someone or ICE has killed someone. This has happened in Chicago too before. I think this really resonated with a lot of people, seeing that the visual of the airbags and the blood and the stuffed animals.
Holy
and the
cow.
I'm thinking that could be my kid. I'm really frustrated by. Sorry? Okay. I'm really frustrated by how many leaders across the political spectrum still seem unwilling to stand up to ICE, still seem willing to be content with statements saying that they're shocked and horrified, or that they are waiting for the facts, or whatever it may be. It's so unbelievably disgusting. I saw that video of ICE pulling over an activist, tearing two of them out of the car, leaving the car idling in the street while they shoved them into a truck. I have no idea where those people are now. It's never been more clear that this is a secret police force. And anyone, particularly any Democrat, unwilling to take the position that we should abolish ICE, if that is where you are, get the fuck out of our system. Get the fuck out of leadership. Get the fuck out of this party. Fuck ICE. Like, anyone that stands with what is happening shouldn't just be ashamed of themselves. They should understand that they will be seen not just as the villains, but as unbelievably cruel in history. It's so morally bankrupt. It's so fucking disgusting. And I cried so many times on Tuesday, and I know I'm going to cry more because this is going to happen again, and it's going to happen again. And the only thing that is giving me any solace is seeing people come out and not be scared. But I think that something a lot of people, if you haven't had an in-person experience with ICE, it's not that when people are yelling at them or being attacked by them or whatever, it's not that the people standing up aren't scared. Everyone's fucking scared. This is so scary. But if you don't say something now, it's never going to stop. I don't know if I have a point to say about this. It was just really hard. I'm sure it was really hard for a lot of you. I just want to get into Congress and fucking get rid of this secret police death squad paramilitary force for the president. Fuck them. Seriously, fuck them. This is, what are we doing here? What are we going to do after? If anyone wants to address this and doesn't bring up trials, they shouldn't be taken seriously. Abolishing ICE is a kitchen table issue, because guess what people were talking about at their kitchen table this week? They were talking about the murder of a mother and her son who is now orphaned. This is what, like, when people are like, this isn't our country, this is our country. Someone said, welcome to North Korea. It's not North Korea. We're in fucking America. This is our country. This is how the world sees us. And they should, because it's happening. And if you give a fuck about democracy, you should be doing everything in your power to dismantle this system. What do y'all want to do for the next hour and a half? Are we on until 9:30?
Yeah.
I've been emo all week. I'm still going to be emo. I'm not going to apologize. Like, I have nightmares about ICE. Like, I'm in therapy. it's I had a nightmare this week that ICE kidnapped Mia and Heater. I know, it was so sad and so scary. Like the only thing that's been kind of not just comfort's not the right word. Also, some guy is in the Twitch chat and his name is Cat Abu Groiper. Change your fucking name, man. Don't put my name next to that fucking term. It's I guess where I was going with this before I got distracted by that atrocious username, was at least like I have an outlet. Like we're doing things with the campaign right now. We are able to take that anger and that grief and turn it into something. And I think that's why a lot of people volunteer, which fuck, I guess plug the volunteering. Volunteer at discord.gg/CAFRILLinois. Volunteer at CAFRILLinois.com/events. But I just encourage you, if you feel helpless, to find something that you care about. And that can be this campaign, but it can also be, you know, volunteering at an animal shelter or whatever you care about. Because it makes things tolerable. Maybe not tolerable, but hurt less. Wow, I'm a huge downer. What do we want to play, guys? Let's hear some pitches here. We've got I appreciate you talking openly about being in therapy. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't in therapy for most of the campaign because I was uninsured for most of the campaign, and then Ben finally had re-enrollment. But I think that we should just normalize therapy. My therapist is awesome, by the way. I had to go through 3.
Holy
I had
cow.
like 2 sessions with multiple and was like, this isn't working. But yeah, if you're running for office, definitely go to therapy. All right, what do we want to play? We can play Belatro. We can play Dave the Diver. We can play Hades 2. We can play yeah, how about those? We want to put a poll?
You might need to say them again.
Dave the Diver, Belatro, and Hades 2. Dave the Diver is a very cute game. I've been having fun with it. Asha's ensuring that YouTube can vote too. Also, I'll put on some music. Oh, and let's put Stardew Valley on there too. Heater's great. I've took her to the vet on Tuesday. She's had a runny nose, and she gets ear infections really easily, so they're gonna clean out her ears. She's a sweetie. All right, poll's going up, y'all. Make sure to include the hashtag when you vote. What play? Shout out Game Chops for always having banging music.
Holy cow.
Thanks, JT, for 32. Oh, can you send me donies?
Yes, I did. They're in the email.
Oh, awesome. All right, we're going to shout out a bunch of donors because y'all...
I might have rigged it.
Did you rig it? Oh, hold on. We got to redo it again.
Sorry, guys.
Someone said, can we let Kat knit? Asha will never let me knit. In the meantime, I have a lot of donors to shout out because I was talking to Anna. Lisbon M, great to see you. Mitchell L, Austin R, Donald A, Keith G, Christopher G, Cameron K. Is that Cameron K?
No.
Okay.
I have the exact same thought.
I know, right? Cameron, if you're watching the stream, hey. Danny W, Joshua R, James O, Angel L, Sarah M, Kim L, Dusty, parentheses CL, Awa L. If once again, if I mispronounced your
Holy
name, please
cow.
let us know. Amir H was 69. Nice. Please let us know in the chat, and I will make sure to pronounce it correctly. Jaron W, Dave H with $150. Thank you so much. That goes a really long way on a campaign like ours, especially right now. Not just with paying our employees, we're also having a healthcare plan now. We're also going into the last stretch of this campaign. We're on TV. We're knocking doors. We really appreciate your generosity. Christopher C, Dennis S, Erica G, Donald A, Mark H, Greg M, Charles B with 69, nice, Elizabeth, Liam L, Pamela B with 100, thank you so much, Jamil W with 69, nice, Travis W, Justin K, and Taylor G. And we will shout out the rest of them. If you didn't get to that, don't worry, we will shout you out.
Yay.
Okay, Asha's doing new poll, democracy,
Democracy. I believe in democracy.
And-
Never let it.
and she's gonna put a hashtag when you vote, and I'm gonna get a slice of pizza. Vote, vote, vote. Did you fuck it up again?
Dude, I don't know. Oh my god, I might need to fucking email Overcast.
Okay, guys.
Ugh.
Okay,
Sorry, guys.
someone asked where's the pizza from. I guess we're playing Dave the Diver.
We can play Dave the Diver. Okay, but people in YouTube chat are upset and they want 4.
Okay, we'll wait. In the
Sorry,
meantime,
guys, give me a sec.
I'll tell you about my shitty pizza because I got it from Pizza Hut.
Okay, it wasn't that bad. I liked it.
I mean, like, look, Pizza Hut is like a comfort junk
Holy
food for me
cow.
because it's what we used to eat with my parents. Would go on day night, and it's been a hard week. So anyways, we got it with pepperoni, jalapenos, and onion. It's thin and crispy. It is delicious.
Oh, it's buffering so bad.
Look, I eat other pizzas, but
I love that the display text for this is India. Look. India, Mike, Kilo,
it's the native alphabet.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought they just like knew I was Indian. I thought maybe they could like
Holy cow.
Wait, Trump just endorsed Pizza Hut?
Is that true?
I don't know. Someone says that. Someone asked, will they meet my dad? My mom has been on the stream.
Holy
Um,
cow.
Maybe. I don't know if you'd want to go. He's a private dude, but he's also really supportive, so I'm really lucky that my parents are very supportive. Okay, let's try again. Remember to include the hashtag.
Holy cow.
Oh my god, this doesn't work on my camera.
Okay, there we go. It's all working. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm just watching the poll. while I eat my pizza.
Holy cow.
That's fair. Okay, this is why I knew we had to keep it in the legend before we started.
Mm.
Smell it on.
I never played Dave the Diver. I'm fascinated that y'all don't want something new.
I like that you bait them.
I always have to put my thumb on the
Holy
scale.
cow.
Crazy.
What's on the pizza? Onions, pepperoni, and jalapeno. Actually, no, it's not hot. The jalapeno is really good.
It's really good.
It gets really hot. Hell yeah. Let me finish this piece and then we'll play.
What did they vote for?
Dave the Diver.
Okay. Tipping the scale works. Advertising works. I also have some new donies if you want to do that beforehand.
Awesome. Mm-hmm.
Did Stream hear that?
I don't know. Did y'all hear that?
Diver, I hardly know her.
You're fired, also.
You know what?
Sorry, I'm eating pizza. I'm really hungry.
What do you say?
I'm apologizing to chat for eating.
Oh, they'll be fine.
They'll be fine.
Ask more.
Also, someone said I don't get to find out who Kat is dating in Stardew Valley. I like dating everyone.
Start calling
Wait, I might have to download Dave the Diver because I haven't downloaded it on PC. That's okay. It'll be ready in a sec.
Chat said I made them laugh so hard they cried a little.
One person said that.
That's so awesome. That's all I need.
Have you made space in your life for what you want? What does that mean? Because right now I'm making space for the election. That's pretty much it. But yeah, I do really love like crispy pizza, and that is one thing out of all of like the pizza companies that Pizza Hut gets right.
Can you do?
Oh.
Be right back.
Yeah, one sec. I don't think it's on the.
Or is it not on there?
Yeah, that's okay. Very sweet thing had just happened. Okay, before we play Dave the Diver, a few shout outs for our donors: Joshua G, Alex G, Jade T, Amir H with 69, nice, Donald A, Ushay W, Stephen B, KL, Mauricio J with $100, thank you so much, RN J, and Paul H. Thank you so much for your donations, guys. If you want to shout out, donate at cafreillinois.com/stream. I also need to stress, early voting starts in less than a month. We need the money, and so please don't just donate, but if you could also send the link to a friend, family members, your rich uncle that everyone allegedly has, it goes a long way, and we would love to shout you out.
Stat-wise,
Uh-huh.
it is going to cost us $3,500 to get all the new yard signs we need. So if we
Oh.
can make that our goal.
This is a really good point. Can you adjust the goal?
Yeah.
So we need to order new yard signs because we ran out of yard signs because so many people ordered them. And by the way, if you live in the 9th District, you can go to catforillinois.com/sign and we will deliver a yard sign free of cost when we have more yard signs. But it is going to cost $3,500 to order our new yard signs. So if we can hit that today, that would be amazing. So donate at catforillinois.com/stream. We need to order some more yard signs. We have lots of volunteers who are wonderful to help deliver them, but we need your help. So catforillinois.com/stream. Let's play some Dave the Diver.
And she says that you can share.
And the reason we went to the Be Right Back screen is because my campaign manager was like, Kat, are you okay? Do you need to do you need to take a sec? Because I got really email about ICE. But I think it's good to be transparent about things. Also, I'm gonna mute the game and just keep playing game chops. Or maybe not.
Congressional candidate goes deep sea dive.
Cute. Okay, I forgot what I do important customer. Boo. I haven't played this in a week because I played the Balatro minigame and then got addicted to Balatro, so. Kat, can I donate to your campaign from the UK? No, you cannot. You have to be a American citizen or permanent resident. But if you like and subscribe, that'd be helpful. How is volume, y'all? Okay, we gotta go through this. Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do the fucking gameplay. Sorry, y'all. Y'all were just hearing me talk about this. Just so y'all know, Dave the Diver, essentially you're a diver who is trying to buy stuff for... no, if you cannot buy merch if you are not an American citizen or permanent resident. But I appreciate the... oh shit, I gotta do this. One sec, and then I'll give you all Dave the Diver lore. Basically, I'm trying to win a cooking competition. It is, but they have like these little mini games. Oh, fuck. God damn it. It's fine. It's usually not like this. I'm being forced to do this by the game. I do love Cooking Mama, but this is such a small part of the game. This is just a literally inescapable mini game that I am forced to do on stream now. Dave the Diver, please help me. Oh my god. I just want to go and harpoon some fishies. Oh. What is happening? Oh. Guys, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm just going to fail this minigame. Hold on, I'm just going to go full cam and fail this minigame so I can get past this. You're telling me a cat cooked this shrimp? Get out of here. You're not welcome on this stream anymore. Get out of here. And I'm muting the desktop audio so you can't hear the sad sounds. Womp, womp, womp. I just wanted to show y'all little fishies. I'm really good at killing sharks in the game. I actually love sharks. I think sharks are so cool. And I think shark preservation are really good. What the fuck am I saying? I feel bad for messing up the cooking thing. Donate at catforillinois.com/stream so we can buy yard signs. catforillinois.com/stream. So like seriously, we are out of yard. We ordered, like I literally think we ordered 1,000 when we first started.
Yeah, we are out of.
We are out.
Over 1,000 yard
We have
signs.
given out over 1,000 yard signs. We need more yard signs.
Shout out to Julia, who has single-handedly delivered like hundreds of yard signs.
Yeah, shout out to Julia and Ovi and Socrates for delivering a shit ton of yard signs. So many yard signs. If you want to help deliver yard signs, you can do that at catforillinois.com not catforillinois.com/stream, at discord.gg/catforillinois. We love Julia. We love Ovi. We love Socrates. We love Blair, who has been yard sign king too. But yeah, donate at catforillinois.com/stream so we can order these yard signs because we have a lot of people that want a yard sign, but we do not have any more. So please donate. Can I hear a holy cow? Pretty please. As a treat for this stream, although we are doing a matching segment later.
Yes, wait, can you push that? Explain that now.
Yes, so at the last, what?
At 9.
At 9, we're going to be matching up.
I was wrong.
Okay. We're going to be matching donations for 10 minutes because of a generous donor. And so you can also do that then. But please, we really want to, before then, get there so that way you guys can pick our next stream when we hit our second goal, our stretch goal, which will be 6K. And we'll let y'all do a little, we'll give you a little present for getting to our yard sign goal.
Real.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. This cooking thing is taking so long. This is a fucking nightmare, guys.
You rig the election and then have to deal with it.
Thanks, Donald A, for $10.17. Guys, we need more yard signs. People are asking us where our yard signs are. Please. People are begging for the yard signs. Everyone wants a yard sign, but they can't get a yard sign. Can you pass me my yard sign? Oh, wait, I have 2 in here. I could probably bring one to the office. So we have 1 more yard sign left.
10 more yard signs.
Oh, right here. I know. I believe in you.
I feel like I'm gonna eat shit.
Okay, it's fine.
No, I got it.
Look how nice our yard signs are. But we need to buy more of these because a lot of people want them. catforillinois.com/stream. Donate so we can get more yard signs.
I'm gonna say, do you need the donations for those yard signs tonight? Yes.
Huh?
The people yearn for yard signs.
The people yearn for yard signs. We do need the donations for like we straight up need yard signs and we need to order them now, but we need money. So catforillinois.com/stream. If you can't donate, like and subscribe, and then also send this to your U.S. citizen friends and tell people to donate so we can buy yard signs. Oh, thank God the mini game's over. Now I had to go through a cutscene where I fucked up the food. It's fine. I know this is entirely not the point, but I could have powered the entire city with the adrenaline coursing through me after the game last night. Hell yeah. The Bears game was so good.
I love you, Bears. I love my country, Chicago.
I love my country, Chicago. Oh my God, guys, you won't believe this. It's making me try again.
Because you failed so bad?
Yeah. Okay, we're just doing it. I gotta lock in.
Holy cow.
This is such bullshit.
This is so crazy.
I'm being subjected to a thing I don't want to do.
Many such cases.
Many such cases. Okay, I'm locking in. This will be done so much faster because I'm actually going to do it. I'd never been at a bar when the Bears won a game. It was like Christmas. It was so awesome. It was so sick. We're going to have a Bears watch party for the next game. So make sure to be there.
Holy cow.
We also got to have like a little town hall after with some people that were like, wait, tell me more about the campaign. So that was fun. I am karmically committed, yeah. All right, here we go. All I wanted to do was catch some fishies. This is what I get for rigging my own game election.
Game election, not election.
Just my game election. This is not the game, by the way. This is like a tiny part of the game. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, here's phone. You know my password, right? Okay.
Holy cow.
Okay, 2 more, thank God. Thanks, Peter, for 32, our average donation. We're gonna be able to answer shit in a sec, don't worry. Yeah, hold on. I'm locked in, Asha. 1 sec. I'm gonna tell everyone my phone password right now. Okay. I'll show you.
Oh my god, I was so close. Okay.
Holy cow.
So basically the concept of this game is that you're a diver. You got hired to find fish for a sushi restaurant for Bancho, who's on the right. And now there's like this guy that's like a celebrity chef that keeps coming in and challenging Bancho to different dishes. But it's like a tiny part of the game. Awesome. Make sure to add alt text. Okay. Okay, thank God we're done with that. No, we're not. Are you kidding me? I don't need the lore dump right now. I wanted to play this game so I could just zone out and play with fish and answer questions about politics. I'm just gonna let them do this and then talk to y'all. What's up, guys? Are we done with this scene? Drop your questions in the chat. She's still going. They're still going. How's the pizza treating me? It's delicious. I'm having a great time. Thanks, Aaron H, for $5. Guys, we're almost halfway to our goal to buy our yard signs. catforillinois.com/stream.
Holy cow.
Want to check? When the Bears came back against the Packers, were you surprised? No, because I have faith. Because I believe. Who's the campaign manager now? Catherine. Catherine's awesome. Y'all might remember Sam, who was our campaign manager. He is now one of our senior strategists, and he's going on to a new job soon, which I'll let him announce when he'd like. The jalapeno is really hot now. But good. So in Dave the Diver, you what's hot? You set a menu every night. Sometimes there's like a party where you can make more. Oh, it's on fire. Narwhal sushi. In this game, no animal is endangered. It's fine. And then the main thing is the diving, which I'll get to in a sec, but I have to go through this now. Mouth is hot. Asha is no longer campaign manager. She's the secret campaign manager.
Yes. Because I have time in the day to be a secret campaign manager and a full-time student.
Yep. All right, so you gotta you got your staff, but you also have to make sure that you have enough wasabi and that you're pouring drinks. Now my mouth is on fire. Why do I get the horrible feeling that a politician's better at video games than me? If you mean me, it's because I am better. Sorry, it's a skill issue. Someone asked why I'm not eating deep dish. This feels like growing up in Texas and people being like, do you ride a horse to school? We're not just eating deep dish all the time here.
Did you ride a horse to school?
Always. Kat, did you and your team try any interesting dishes in real life over the holiday week? Yeah, we went to Shinsen, which is this restaurant. If you're heading to the campaign office on the way back from Evanston, it's like an Asian fusion place, and I had this really good fried rice. Well, Ben had it, and then I ate it. Whew. That jalapeno was really hot. Yeah, someone said deep dish is a fork and knife meal, not a chomp while gaming situation. Exactly. It's like eating a casserole. Like, it is not pizza, and that's fine. When are we fishing? We're about to fish. I promise. We're here. Also, which mod is my cat ate my zip-off cargo pant?
What?
Which mod is that? My cat ate my zip-off cargo
Oh,
pant.
that's Maya.
Maya. Okay, cool.
I thought you were saying that, and I thought I was having a stroke. I was like,
Ba 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 ba.
I was like, we're just saying.
All right, let's go. Are y'all gonna make me do more stuff? Oh my god, guys! I just want to dive. I promise. It's usually not this much.
Clearly it is.
It's usually not just all like story. I don't know what I did to ask for this. Okay. Oh my god.
Holy cow.
Okay, cool. Now I can go to the thing. Thoughts on Calzone? I think, is there any diving in this diving camp? Yes, there is, I promise. Now we're going to the boat. Jesus Christ. Here we go. Boop, boop. Tea would be great, actually. Thank you.
And are you gonna eat your crust?
Don't touch my crust, Asha.
Sorry, I don't really.
So you have a bunch of different little, yeah, chat. I need to hear a holy cow. Donate at cafeillinois.com/stream. We finally got to the diving. Every time I get a fish in this, you have to donate legally. We better hear some holy cows in here. So you can have like a weapon, and then you also have a harpoon, and then you also have a gun, an underwater gun. And then you hunt fish, and you can carry, I can carry right now 185 kilograms of fish back to the surface. There are these little like weapons boxes that you can upgrade your gun with, your underwater gun that works underwater. And you can get little tips for your harpoon, which is fun. And it's just a nice little relaxing game. And you get to do this once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and then once at night. Although you can skip if you want. I don't want to, though. Asha, how are you feeling? How's your week going?
Week is good. I am so.
Yeah.
Ugh. See, this is the fun part. Now, I just like literally scoop my chair over.
Oh my god, hello.
Hi. My week is good. It was my first week back at school. I've been doing all the fun stuff. I'm giving a lecture to master's students about AI and AI policy, and specifically what it looks like to write AI policy for a cool up-and-coming campaign, and how to best word it in these trying times for the greatest likelihood of getting it passed, which is really cool. And I'm prepping for the D&D stream, which everyone should get really excited about. I'm getting a lot of cool new stream guests that I'm excited about.
Oh, some really big ones. Remember when we were freaking out about Brennan Lee Mulligan? Expect some like that.
Expect like a Brennan Lee Mulligan level freak out.
I'm doing bad at this. Asha, you cursed my diving skills.
I'm so sorry. What was I saying? But yeah, I've been busy. Busy gal, and it's not even the busiest time of the year. Also, I found out that I don't take tests, really. Like, just the nature of my classes, I don't take tests because I'm a social sciences major. But I'm gonna be taking my first test in 2 years for a final.
In 2 years?
I'm taking a test in 2 years, and because I just write papers. Like I write papers, I do projects, and I am gonna be taking my first test in 2 years. Guess what day my final is?
March 17th.
March 18th. The day after. The
Are your
election.
professors gonna let you do a different day?
I think so. I think they'll let me do 2 weeks earlier, but we won't have finished the material by then.
So sick. Awesome.
We'll see what happens. Yes, I'm not a poli-sci major, but I am. My degree title is ridiculously long.
Is it Abu Ghazaleh?
It's actually longer than Abu Ghazaleh, which
That's
I
not
didn't think
true.
that was possible.
Oh, wow. That's racist.
I would like to apologize.
Asha, why do you hate Palestinians?
I am an ally to the Palestinian community.
You're listening, you're
my
learning.
boss, I'm listening, I'm learning. Expect a notes app up on my blue sky by the end of the day.
Not Twitter?
No.
You don't want to be a part of the deep fake, the place where women and children can have
where we can,
their
like,
likenesses.
Make CSAM. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
super
that's so
awesome.
cool.
It's
Stop
super awesome.
killing me, Tuna. Or I'll shoot
crazy
you.
that the fish are killing you.
I know.
I didn't like. Have you ever,
At night, they get really aggressive. Yeah.
like Minecraft?
Yeah. But then also sharks are really
Guys,
aggressive
this
anyways.
is just like Minecraft.
This is just like Minecraft.
This is just like Minecraft.
There we go.
Asha's gonna walk into the test sick after the campaign party. Yeah, after we win and I'm hungover beyond belief, I'm gonna walk into my goddamn exam and be like,
Guys,
okay,
do you want to make Asha win because or make Asha hungover at her
make Asha
finals?
win.
Do you guys want to make Asha win, unlike the way that she's cursed my tunas? Do you want to make her hungover for her final? Then donate at capitolillinois.com/stream because that will
Yes.
help us do
Yard
that.
signs are so important. I want you
We
guys
need more
we
yard
need more yard
signs.
signs. I do want you guys to know that when my mom was here, because I'm originally from Ohio, when my mom was here, the number one thing she said was she was like, you guys need to get more yard signs. And now we have been delivering more yard signs. We got racist Asha before GTA 6. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I haven't heard a holy cow in forever.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you don't have sound on, but I also haven't. I haven't heard one since you came over here.
That's crazy.
That's
think they hate me.
crazy. Why do they, guys, donate if you don't hate Asha.
If you don't hate me.
I really can't stress, though, we do need to get yard signs out, and we are
Yeah.
out of yard signs. We are, like,
We-
completely out of
we are
yard
66
signs.
days away from. No, we're more than 66 days, or less than 66 days. We're
I don't know.
65 days, I believe.
Okay, Miss Math.
We are because it was 67 days on Friday.
Okay, Miss Math.
We were in like a serious.
Wait, it was
meeting.
67 days on Friday?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, because you did
We
that.
were in a serious. I need you guys to know we were in a serious meeting.
I was giving, like, a whole speech.
Like it was like really serious, and she said like, and Kat was giving like a motivational speech about like what this campaign means to us and like all that stuff, and then she dropped like casually like we're 67 days out from the election, and it didn't process until she was halfway through her next sentence, and I went oh, like in the middle of the meeting, like I had been shocked like with a live wire,
Yeah, I straight up thought something had happened to you.
and it
Yeah.
which I've never been. I don't know if you can tell from everything about me, but I've never been like a kid who gets in trouble in class, and that was the closest I've ever come to it.
Thank you, Maya, for banning that guy.
And I wonder if holy cows are off.
Let me see.
I
Here.
haven't seen a dono notification pop up.
Yeah, I'll test the sound real quick, though. Okay.
Are you good?
Holy cow.
There, we got Holy Cow sound. Holy Cow sound works, or at least in theory. But you guys have to donate to try.
You gotta donate. Is that Nick Fuentes? If you're talking about me, that's worse than when somebody asked if I was 30. That was rage bait.
That was rage bait.
It's gotta be. I'm telling myself it's rage bait, because otherwise I'm gonna go insane.
Oh, guys, I met Rashida Tlaib last night. It was so sick. It was so fucking sick. She's my hero. I tried to be so normal. I tried so hard to be normal.
Did it work?
I think I tried so hard to be normal.
That's your friendly mulligan.
Brennan Lee Mulligan is also my Brennan Lee
Brennan Lee Mulligan is
Mulligan.
my Brennan. Everything is on a scale of Brennan Lee Mulligan to me.
Actually, on the way back from the
She's
thing,
like 4 Brennan Lee Mulligans.
I honestly I think that they're equal, which means
That's
I respect both of them so much.
Yeah.
And on the way back, I was like, it was just like Brennan Lee Mulligan to Ben.
If Brennan Lee Mulligan knew he was being compared to
Rashida Tlaib, he would be honored.
he would be freaked out.
He would be like, that's not true.
We say parasocially.
Hey, he's my friend now.
He's oomph. He's my oomph. He follows me on Blue Sky.
How much is needed for a holy cow? $0. Any amount.
Any
Or
amount more
$1.
than $0.
Yeah, any amount more than $0. Can y'all hear? Did y'all hear the holy cows that came on? Because I know the volume's down. I'll put it up to 60. Okay. Okay, now we're about to have a shark that's mad at me.
I believe. Dang, the blood is crazy.
Yeah.
This
I
reminds
don't support killing sharks, by the way.
This reminds me. Did you ever play that game at?
Yeah.
I think it's. Okay.
What game?
Okay. Fucking stupid idea, I guess.
No, what game? Someone said I gave $9 a few minutes ago, but nothing
guys,
happened.
I might go check. Give me a second.
Asha, go do your job. I'm just kidding. Asha's really good at her job. Should be working.
If you don't, you have to donate.
Is it showing up on gameplay, or do we need to web react?
It shouldn't be that because it's hovercast, so it's an automatic thing. But it showed up in here, so let me go back. You keep doing your thing.
I don't see it. I just heard a holy cow and it's gonna pop up.
Wait, why is it popping up here and there?
I mean, I'm just not seeing it on OBS, but maybe it's on Twitch. I'm loving hearing these holy cows. I'm sorry we can't see them right now, but don't worry. You will get your shout out. Maybe we should have played Stardew.
This is what you get for rigging it.
I regret nothing, except everything. All right, I'll turn it up too.
This is so strange.
All right, turn it up a little bit. Wait, Asha, do you want to do Gordlets?
Oh, yes.
Cool. I'll go back up in 1 sec.
Oh my god, why is it just not popping up on your OBS?
I don't know.
That is the strangest thing I've ever seen.
Ever? Ever? It's the strangest thing you've ever seen?
Ever. I'm so sorry, chat.
What are your thoughts on U.S. pulling out of the Paris Agreement? Bad.
Bad. Freaking bad.
I would just like, can we just be normal, maybe?
No.
All right, we're gonna play Gordlets with Asha because we promised that.
Hold on, I'm gonna do this first.
That's fine.
I'm gonna need you to lock in for a sec.
Lock in on what?
Opening your email.
Oh God, I have to open my email.
I'm so sorry.
Make me do work.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my God. Okay, fine. Okay.
It should start in a sec.
Oh, Asha, by the way,
I saw that.
okay.
Trust, I'm on it, but I can't do anything until she responds.
I just thought you'd be excited.
Oh, yes. Copy link.
Oh, copy link.
Copy link. Copy link address. Go in here.
Mhm.
Sorry, guys. Go hovercast main.
Mhm.
Oh, no, not hovercast main. Go studio mode.
Mhm.
Click React or gameplay or whatever it is you use. Go to, yeah, hovercast React properties.
Mhm.
Paste there.
Oh wait, shit! I just copied it. Sorry, guys. Tech difficulties.
Sorry, goats.
I just pasted it. It's the same one.
It should be the same, but just.
Okay.
We'll freaking see.
Can someone donate $1 just so we can see real quick?
Holy cow.
I don't. Okay, there we go there, but not on gameplay.
What the heck?
We can just do web react. It's fine.
Well, I don't know if WebReact is probably also going to have that problem because the issue isn't through OBS, it's through.
But why can we see it on this one but not this one?
That's what I'm wondering.
Can someone donate $1 again? I can donate $1.
No,
I really don't have a dollar.
it's
It's fine.
happening on Hovercast too, so I think it's something fucky is happening.
Something fucky's happening. That's not good.
Something fucky is happening.
All right. Well, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, guys.
I'm gonna install Gordlets in the meantime. Missing Fossabot so bad tonight.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why half it stopped. This is the day of rough things. Can you actually go to YouTube? Other one. Yep. And then go to Fossa. Open new tab. Fossa. Right there. Yep. It's working. Go to timers. My stupid chud life, dude.
Why does everyone want you to be the Joker?
Everybody literally wants me to be the Joker.
Cat needs to crack the whip on Asha. What the fuck, man? I think you're doing a great job.
Thanks. I'm really trying.
Yeah.
Sometimes things just break.
Sometimes things just break. Like that one time my Wi-Fi just went out. Like we're connected to Ethernet.
Who remembers that?
We connected with Ethernet. Like there's just.
It just like stopped.
Yeah.
I get fired every single stream. Like.
Did your team get the holy cow from the episode of Seinfeld where George loses keys in the filled-in pothole? No, it's a Harry soundbite that is in Act Blue, so we use that as our sound. Asha gets fired each stream. She's gotten fired 3 times during this stream.
I've gotten fired 3 times during this stream.
So that means they cancel out.
Holy cow.
Oh. No, I don't want that. No.
Is it off screen? Okay.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, no, there's nothing you can do about it. Ugh. Jesus Christ. Fuck Nick Fuentes. I love being a woman online. Fuck Nick Fuentes and fuck anyone who supports him. And I'll say that on the record.
On the record.
Wink from the Buddha. Hey, we had a 69 and a $1. Nice, and thank you. Okay, so Gordlets? Or do you want to do work? Either one works.
No,
We Goidlets. We gotta shout out Donies first, though.
These ones, the most recent ones, are ones that you haven't done yet.
Okay.
There's gonna be way more.
Oh, I haven't done these ones either yet.
What?
The ones at 8:36.
Yeah, you haven't done
Okay. Josh M, Bashkim K, Donald A, Michael A, Milton H, Christopher R with $69. Nice. Peter E, Andrew C, Grant M, Eric B, Aaron H, Harrison K, and Timothy S. Thank you so much. Also, I just realized we're about to go up to our matching segment, so I think maybe we should postpone Gordlets and just do. We're gonna postpone Gordlets to another night, but we had a really great night with Anna Eskamani, and we had a really great night playing Dave the Diver and watching 50 million cutscenes, and we had a really great night getting emo enough that my campaign manager was like, do you want to cancel stream tonight? And we had a really great time watching me eat pizza. This week fucked me up, guys, as it fucked up many of us. I think that yeah, Nick Fuentes is a loser. That's true. Thank you, chat.
Also, when you donate with like shitty names like that, just as a heads up, hey, tech support coming back in. And I'm the only person allowed to call me tech support. If any of you call me tech support, it's racist. Sorry, I don't make the rules. If you donate with a fake name like that, we cannot process your donation.
Yeah.
So don't. I understand that it's like funny, haha. Kat sees your message in chat.
I do.
If you want to donate with a silly name, just type your silly name in the Twitch chat or the YouTube chat, and she will see it. Do not type it in Act Blue. Act Blue is Act Blue is serious.
We have to follow the law.
We have to follow the law.
If you want to not show up on stream, by the way, you can just donate on our website. Yeah.
Yes. And also, these are all new.
And we have some more shout outs. Howard G, Rachel B was 69. Nice. Paul O, Michael B, Ann M, Michael T. So many Michaels tonight. Christopher R was 69. Nice. Alexander G, Andrew M was 69. Nice. Zachary W, Aslan G, Donald A, Adam K, Stephen F, Ann M again. Thank you very much. Dylan A, Andrew M, and Gnome W. Thank you so much.
How long do you want to match for? 10 or 15?
Yeah. I like Gnome W. I think Gnome Womsky. Do you like that?
I like that a lot.
Thank you.
You did a great job.
All right, guys, we got 3 minutes till our matching segment. And guess what? That means that your donation will be matched, which means essentially that your donation will be doubled, which is sick.
Isn't that so awesome and cool?
Up to the max that we get, but I guess we'll find out if we do that. Or the max that we have someone committed. Hi, Aslan G. Thank you so much. Name said, this is true. And I'll say it again if you donate again. It's not a one and done. Hey, someone said I couldn't do much more, but we'll give more after payday. Please, if it would negatively affect your financial situation, please take care of yourself. I really appreciate it, though. It's very, very sweet. Guilt trip your richest relative into doing it.
Real.
Yeah. I actually said it correctly. Thank you. I read a lot of C.S. Lewis growing up. We need privacy protections. Do you have any policy regarding that? I think one of the things I want to spearhead on Capitol Hill is specifically focusing on AI regulation and pushing back against tech oligarchs. Asha's helping me with that policy. But one of the things that includes is also protecting our data, especially when it comes to training, large language models and being used to create non-consensual porn like we're seeing with Grok right now. Also, I saw a lot of people talking about right to repair in the chat during Anna and I's segment, and just want to say I very much support right to repair. And guys, don't mention Lena Khan in the chat. You're gonna make you're gonna make Asha. She straight up turned into a little gremlin. She was like, "Who said Lena Khan?"
I love you, Lena Khan. Lena Khan, if you ever want to come on stream.
Oh my God, yeah, please.
That's like
Lena Khan, come on stream.
Brennan Lee Mulligans. Sorry, Brennan. Love you, Brennan. But he would agree.
Lena Khan, pull up. Absolutely. My richest relative is currently helping me pay my rent. Fair enough. Please keep your richest relative helping you pay your rent instead of donating at the campaign. But if you have a rich relative that's not helping you pay rent, guilt trip them into donating. I don't know why Asha keeps trying to downplay Brennan. She's like, Rashida's more important than Brennan. Lena's more important than Brennan. I think everyone is just as important as Brennan.
Is just as important as Brennan Lee Mulligan. And to be fair, I've watched much more content. I've consumed more hours of Brennan Lee Mulligan content than Rashida Tlaib content.
Okay. Oh, Kat, I live in Mount Prospect. You have my vote. Thank you so much. Also, we love Mount Prospect. We did an embroidery class over there. We have like campaign embroidery kits that I teach, and it was really fun. We did a little coffee shop, and I hope that we get to do one there soon. And we're going to be door knocking out there soon. Boop, boop. I am also on and underemployed. Relatable. Okay, we're at 9 p.m. So guess what? For the next 15 minutes, we are matching your donations. So starting with Joshua G for $32, guess what that means? It gets matched to $64. How sick is that? Help us buy more yard signs at catforillinois.com/stream. Guys, we need yard signs. If you're like, I can only afford $5, totally fine. Guess what? Now it's $10. Donate at catforillinois.com/stream. Donate at catforillinois.com/stream. Donate at catforillinois.com/stream. Also, guess what? Oh, this is so sweet. Tonight's stream helped me so much mentally and emotionally. Thank you guys so much. I love our chats. And also, sorry if it got, hey, someone said I thought the matching was earlier. I misunderstood. I should have waited. Hey, no worries. I mean, really, it all comes together. So we're all good. There's also a max on that. And so really, all of this, your donation is essentially matched. You're perfect. Do not worry. But yeah, $34.50 becomes $69. If you've never been able to donate $69, donate $34.50. How fun is that?
If you donate $6, it becomes $7.
Plus 5 more. Kat, what do you say against the allegations that Heater is secretly catatooing you? Next question. What was I gonna say? I had something to say. Oh, yard signs we're very excited about. Oh yeah, that's right. Guess what? Starting tomorrow, it's Fuck APAC week, y'all. You guys are the first ones to learn. Holy cow, Christopher R. Thank you for $150. That goes so far. Guys, we are getting so close to our $3,500 goal to buy these yard signs. We have a whole week for Fuck APAC. We are at matching time. You can see it right up here. Wow, for the first time, I pointed correctly to what's on the screen. How cool is that? And so Fuck APAC week, we are celebrating is the wrong word, but APAC is jumping into the race. We have heard they're willing to spend up to $15 million in this race. I'm actually going to pull up the little email they sent about me, which was very nice and flattering. And like, it makes sense. Look, I'm an outspoken Palestinian woman who thinks that everyone deserves human rights, and that includes Palestinian people. And that's not because I'm Palestinian. That's because it's the important thing to do. That's crazy, right? People deserve human rights.
That's radical.
That's so radical.
Holy cow. Holy cow.
Hold on. I'm still trying to find it. There we go.
Holy cow.
Holy cow. I'm loving these holy cows, y'all. Donate catforillinois.com/stream. Save image. We got like a whole thing here where I didn't prep having this email because I got really excited about talking about Fuck APAC week. That's okay. We're stalling. We're stalling. We're vamping. We have so many holy cows. This is awesome. All of these donations will be shouted out. Do not worry. Alrighty. Oh, sorry. That was what I was trying to pull up.
That's so funny. That's so fucking funny. Did they see that?
I don't know. Did y'all see that? I just had a picture of Heater on there.
I didn't see it. That's heartbreaking.
No, someone said bring it back. I don't know what happened there, but very cute. All right. There we go. So this was an email that APAC sent in about me, talking about wasting no time to enter the race is anti-Israel detractor Kat Abu-Ghazaleh, a 25-year-old social media influencer, which I've never used to describe myself, by the way. I am a journalist and researcher that's worked for reputable institutions. Kat doesn't mince words when it comes to her thoughts on Israel and the bond between our two nations, which is true. Her radical foreign policy agenda includes calls for unilateral recognition of a Palestinian state and labels Israel's presence in the West Bank as an illegal occupation. Correct. Baselessly blames Israel for the deaths of tens of thousands of Palestinians without recognizing Hamas's initiation of the conflict on 10/7. Civilians shouldn't die and shouldn't be targeted. That's just true. And any country that does that should be held accountable. And then finally, promotes the International Criminal Court, a biased anti-Semitic institution targeting Israel under the false guise of justice. Yeah, I think the International Criminal Court is good. You can quote me on that, and I think we should respect it. What you doing, baby?
Sorry. She's fucked.
Asha's editing Hovercast. And don't worry, I'm not just loud, which I am. I'm well-funded by small dollar donations and not APAC. Abu Ghazaleh has already raised nearly $1 million. This was in August. Now we have raised 2.5 in small dollar donations like y'all's, like the ones that we're hearing right now. Holy cows, holy cows, holy cows. Positioning her as a financial frontrunner in the early stages of this race. If we don't act now, she could win. You're damn right. Absolutely. And it's pathetic the way that this is described as a bad thing. This genuinely sounds like an endorsement. But this is what APAC does. They come into races with Republican money and funnel it into Democratic primaries. And now they're trying to rig ours. So for Fuck APAC week, we are trying to fundraise. We are trying to keep up with the APAC candidate in our race, dollar for dollar, ad for ad. We are trying to make sure that APAC isn't deciding the future of our district. I'm 26, by the way. Someone said you're only 25. I'm 26. They messed that up for some reason. But we're going to win. But to win, we actually have to be able to get the resources, get the volunteers, to have the people power to do this thing. APAC spent over $100 million in 2024 alone. 45 million of that was just on Jamal Bowman and Cori Bush, both of whom lost their primaries because AIPAC just poured money in a way that we've never seen before. And now they're trying to pretend they're not involved in this race. So the candidate, there are 17 people in this race, but to be honest, 3 candidates here have a shot at winning. I'm tied with one, and then the next candidate after that is a little bit behind us, but she is the AIPAC candidate, and she knows that AIPAC is toxic, so she says that she's not associated with it. But literally, there's hold on, I'll pull this up too. One of my favorite headlines from last year. What?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that was heater cam. Sorry. Wait, what's happening? Oh, okay. Well,
Did it not work?
yeah. No, for some reason.
Hold on.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
No, they need to see this.
Okay. Fix it. 404. What a great headline. There we go. AIPAC head hosts fundraiser for House candidate who swears AIPAC isn't backing her. What a headline. So basically what AIPAC does is they ask their members and people they know to host fundraisers, to do all of, oh no, get the fuck out of here. Yep, thank you. They ask people to host fundraisers that are not official AIPAC fundraisers. So you could say it's not an AIPAC fundraiser, but it is. And this is really fucked up because the worst part about all of this is the fact that it is labeled as anti-Semitism to be opposed to a large PAC trying to sway our elections. And they are taking money from insurrectionists and from people who spread the Great Replacement Theory, which is an anti-Semitic white supremacist conspiracy theory that has inspired almost every mass shooting of the 21st century. They are allying with those people to support an apartheid regime in Israel. And the American people don't want that. We can't afford to go to the doctor or to get groceries or to pay our rent. And yet we can afford to send bombs to Israel. We can afford to say that civilian lives don't matter. Fuck this. I would feel appalled by this no matter the country, whether or not I'm Palestinian. And frankly, one of the most offensive things about all of this is the lack of recognition or understanding that Palestinian and Jewish lives are intrinsically intertwined. Like our safety and our futures are inextricable. That is just the truth. There is a reason that Jewish people have consistently been the greatest allies in fighting for Palestinian human rights. And yet AIPAC comes in and tries to pretend it's about protecting Jewish people when they are allying with the very same people who are spreading anti-Semitic bullshit. I'm sick of it. And so fuck AIPAC. And that's why we're going to fuck AIPAC week. And by the way, we have a fuck it, let's be AIPAC merch. And we have some more coming out soon. You can go to catfreeillinois.com/store to buy that. Donate at catfreeillinois.com/stream because guess what? We need to get yard signs up everywhere. And that includes in front of anyone that might be supporting what's going on there. catfreeillinois.com/stream. We got 5 minutes left for matching donations. Every donation that you send is a fuck you to AIPAC. That's all.
That's it.
That's it. That's all I have to say.
Yay.
Holy
There's a holy cow. We love to hear it. Thanks, Max S, for 23 bucks. Buckaroos. Shout out Jewish Voice for Peace. Shout out If Not Now. We've been endorsed by If Not Now, which is it was a dual endorsement with them and the Justice Coalition, which I'm very honored to have. I care about peace. I don't care about any of this nationalistic, violent bullshit. Hey, Travis W is 69. Nice.
Holy cow.
Holy cow, James K. Thank you for the 150. Can you explain to the stream where
Holy
AIPAC gets their
cow.
money? Yeah, so AIPAC has
Holy
a
cow.
lot of... I'm going to explain more of how
Holy
AIPAC
cow.
spends its money here. AIPAC has a shit ton of money, and it's all meant with the goal of paying for representatives to vote to arm and support Israel's war crimes. And this is to say that any regime in any country that is focused on an ethno or religious state to enact an apartheid regime, that regime should not exist. So AIPAC in 2024, I believe they supported, or they tried to influence 361 different races, at least publicly. And that doesn't account the ones that are more like mine, where it's like, well, we aren't actually involved in it. We have some other stuff that we are, with some other stuff that we're going to talk about this week, which is really exciting. But it's, the way that they spend their money is purely to make sure that progressive pro-peace candidates are not elected. So we beat that with people power. And we've seen this in races across the country. We've seen them try to beat out pro-ceasefire candidates. Some of them they've won. You know, Cori Bush is running for Congress yet again. I love Cori. She's awesome. But it's this shouldn't have happened in the first place because it's creating...
Holy cow.
It's playing into our system that is reliant on rich people to influence our politics. And personally, I think that's bad. I mean, it's the same reason that we're doing these live streams. Like, we have raised a bunch of money for a House race and we need it. But the vast majority of our donations, like 75% of our donations, are donations under $200. And even our itemized or over $200 donations are a lot of them are people donating, you know, $20 here, $50 there, to the point that it goes over the itemization. It's not crazy to think that elections should be up to the people, because that's literally the reason democracy exists. But for some reason, we have carved out all of these exceptions. So that way rich people, Joseph L was 69, nice. For some reason, we have carved out all of these exceptions so that way rich people can determine the way we live. And I'm fucking sick of it. We are not just means of profit and violence for the most powerful in the world. That is just not the case. We are people, and we deserve leaders that recognize that. And as one of our mods said in the chat, you can also donate your time, discord.gg/cat4illinois. If you know someone that lives in the 9th District, from uptown Chicago up to Evanston, over to Skokie, all the way to Crystal Lake and Algonquin, tell them about the campaign. Tell them to be registered to vote. Early voting starts February 5th. Election day is March 17th. We need the help.
Holy cow.
Holy cow, Christopher R. Thank you for $150. Guys, we are so close to our $3,500 goal. We have 45 seconds left for matching donations. I'm so excited. I think we actually hit our max for matching, did we? Yeah, we already hit our max for matching, which is so sick. So we definitely are going to hit the $3,500 goal. We get to buy yard signs tonight, which is so exciting. And we can deliver those and get those out. So yay. Thank you so much, guys. This is awesome. I'm so excited. More yard signs. Yay. As someone said, it shouldn't be up to, also I agree with this, it shouldn't be up to the U.S. government or U.S. voters to decide the fate of Palestinians and the fate of Israelis. It should be up to the people living there. We think that we deserve to get our nose into everything and to dictate how other countries function, and we just don't. That is not how the world works. And so, wait, matching donation segment? We finished. Thank you so much, guys. Asha, can you plug in our last donation?
Yes, ma'am.
It should really be up to the people there, which is why I advocate so aggressively for recognition of Palestinian statehood. 81% of the world recognizes Palestinian statehood, and that means that when you are trying to negotiate for a peaceful solution, you are on equal footing. If we truly want any sort of solution, it requires Palestinians to be a recognized state. Also, boom. Yay! Heater meter! Heater meter! I love the heater meter.
Holy cow.
Holy cow, y'all. And we got some donations to shout out. All right, we're going to go fast. Ready? Andrew B, Joshua G, Paul O, Christopher R with 150. Thank you so much. Colin W, Erica G, Donald A, Ovidiu B, Stephen B, Sean M, Peter E, Eric E,
Holy
Colton C,
cow.
Grant M, Ray P, Michael T with 3450, which is halfway to 69.
Holy
Nice.
cow.
Julia V, Anna M, Gnome W with 69. Nice. Stephen F, Bashkim K, Mitchell L, Max S, Travis W with 69.
Holy cow.
Nice. James K with 150. John R will get to you. Josh M, Andrew C, Donald A, Isaac M, Michael C with 3450, halfway to 69. Nice. Michael T, Joseph L with 69. Nice. Christopher R with 150.
Holy
Robert M,
cow.
Stephanie C, Andrew B, Stephen W, and John R with 67 and 69. Nice and nice. Every single person I have shouted out today, which is holy shit, we've had a lot of donors today. Today has been a big donor day, and like a big donor day that's like a bunch of tiny donations, which we fucking love. We love small dollar donations. All of y'all have made it possible for us to order our yard signs tonight. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I truly cannot express how grateful we are for all of you. Thank you. Big donor day. Yay, yard signs. If you're in the 9th district, please order one at caffreyillinois.com/sign. They are free. We deliver them for free. Yeah. Oh, my mom, who's 62 and a big fan of established Democrats, really appreciated what you had to say the last few minutes. Hi, your mom. Thanks for watching the stream.
Moms love cow. Famously.
I love moms. Oh, wait, you want to see the heater with the French fries? Yeah, one sec, I got you.
Because we hit our goal.
Because we hit our goal, y'all can look at heater with the French fries. I don't even know where it was.
That moment can't be replicated. Like, it's so
I don't even know where this was. Hold on, I'll find it, guys. Don't worry. What do you need?
No, nothing. I was gonna fuck around with Hovercast, but I think I'm just gonna send them an email in the morning.
There we go. So this is actually part of a triptych from Heater. Oh wait, not that one. That's the wrong one. That's it's a very cute one, but it's not the right one. Where is the right one? There she is. There she is. So she hunted for my French fries and she got them. She's so cute. I love her so much. Hold on. I'll show you all the full
Holy cow.
Heater French fry saga. So Heater loves having she loves 3 French fries. She wants 3 French fries always, 1.5 to eat, 1.5 to bat around with her little paws. And she wants them like on the floor for 2 days. That's the max I'll let her have her French fries to play with. So this was her plotting. This was her deciding. And this was her making her move. She's so brave. She's so fucking brave. Look at that little cat.
Holy
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, I love her so much. I love her so much. I can't believe she's my cat. I can't believe I get to go to sleep with her every night. She makes biscuits on my legs. How awesome is that? Also, Andre, if you're watching this, thank you for feeding Heater while I was out of town.
Yay.
Can y'all believe I never pet a cat before I was 25?
That's so crazy. That's so crazy, Tom.
Yeah. Wait, do we have tea?
Oh my fucking god, I literally
No worries. We might have to reheat it, but that's fine. Do you love Heater or Democracy more? I don't think it should be a zero-sum game. I think they're both wonderful.
They can both exist.
Hashtag coexist. If you had free power to transform the Constitution, what's the first thing you would do? I would make Heater the supreme leader of the United States. Did you have pets growing up?
Holy cow.
Holy cow, Mohammed K, thank you so much. Oh shit, all right.
Yeah.
Thank you for our matcher. Thank you. Okay, we hit our stretch goal, so I guess they get to decide next stream, or one of our stream goals.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. What do we want to do? We had some pitches. Lego cat.
He said hope the yard sign is coming time, so he's watching.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. That's very, very sweet. Thank you so much. That was our matcher. Shout out Muhammad K. And the yard signs will come on. So we'll come in time. We appreciate it.
What are our goals?
Chat, drop some goals that you want.
Things you want to see.
Drop some things you want to see. Is Heater on any campaign posters? She is like on our stickers, and I think I'll show y'all again. But we have some merch coming out that I'm really excited about. This was like the first mock-up.
Okay.
But we have a new one. But just so y'all know. Where is it? Hold on. Can y'all see? Do you love it? Look at her. She's so awesome. Go to a theme park for stream.
That's so awesome. Somebody wants to pay for the fucking setup.
So that's gonna be one of our merch things. We also have Fuck It Let's Be APAC merch coming out. We also have some other fun merch coming out. We have D&D. The D&D sticker is so fucking cute.
It's
So cute. It is so cute. Oh my God, it's so cute. So we'll let y'all know when merch drops coming, but I love it. And also, actually, Heater is on one of our posters. The Have You Seen This Cat one? It says, Have you seen this cat with KAT? And I'm holding Heater. And then we have the website on the little things that you can take. We put it on our door, and people take the little websites all the time, which is very cute.
Oh, good. Can you ask if people got their streamathon stickers in the mail?
Oh, yeah. Did everyone get their Streamathon stickers in the mail?
I just sent them out.
Asha just sent them out, so they should be coming. Thank you for doing that. Heater tarot deck. That's such a good idea. Oh, also our comic is coming along really well for our mailers. I'm really excited about it. It looks so sick, and Heater is in them. Don't worry, is in the comic. And that mailer was possible thanks to y'all. Thank you. I seriously can't stress how fucking revolutionary it is that we're able to do this. I didn't know freebies were a thing I would get. You don't get a freebie, but on streams where we do have stickers where you donate $10 or more, a sticker comes in. We're also actually going to do one where we give out posters. I think we're going to do like $20 because the mailing's a bit different. But you can donate for posters because we have some posters to give out. Yay. What else is going on? We're gonna have a Bears watch party, so you guys should join. I felt like I was having a stroke looking on our events page and seeing Skevinston Door Knockapalooza. Also, it's so funny because we have a lot of people that sign up to door knock for us, but we also have a lot of trackers sign up to door knock for us, which is a thing in politics where you like want to see what all the other campaigns are doing. And it's funny because it'll be like someone from Kentucky signing up. Of course, they don't show up.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
When is a tracker going to actually show up?
When is a tracker going to actually show up? We just want to talk.
I just want to talk.
I do love when people that work or volunteer for other campaigns come to ours. We have 2 people on staff. Did nobody tell Kat about Skevinston? I just think seeing Skevinston Door Knockapalooza, I feel like that's how my substitute teachers felt when they'd see my name on like on a sheet because it'd say Catherine Abagazale. It's just so many letters and you're like, Jesus. I always loved it because I'm first on every list because AB. And so substitute teachers had to go in and be like, oh, fuck. And they're always like looking for the darkest girl in the room. And they're like, oh, it's you. I also think that I helped them win last night because when I got to the bar, it was right as the 4th quarter started, and that's when things turned around. So I think that I won the football game, guys.
Real.
Real.
They've been saying this.
Yeah. They have been saying this. The heater merch is going to post so many bills. I know.
Oh wait, we didn't do the before we leave. We should do the goal.
What goal? Oh yeah.
People want.
What do people want for y'all to vote on our stream goal? So like we have a Lego cat we can make. Although I have to find the little pieces that heater kicked everywhere.
No.
It's fine. I know where most of them are. We have. Why am I? There we go. Oh yeah, a stream where I do a transatlantic accent for the entire time. That won't be annoying to
I
anyone.
think you should do that for the big guests that we have coming.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? You get on, you're like, well, hey there.
Hey there, how you doing?
How you doing there, doll?
Holy cow.
How you doing there, doll?
Thank you, Scott J. Oh, Club Penguin with Asha. Or Club Penguin with Ben. Make him do all the games again. Yeah. You guys will get to vote, so don't worry.
Lego Voyagers.
Oh yeah, Lego Voyagers. Okay, that's cool. We have 4 options.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good.
Real voice reveal. Okay, I'm putting it in.
Just slip into the transatlantic accent like a jump scare. I love doing that in general. So. Oh, as a small business owner, thank you for further normalizing the position so many of us support. The things you advocate for would help my kids, my family, and my business pay a living wage. I'm really glad. Also, I'm really glad someone's waiting to pee because they want to vote. That's what democracy is. If you're in line, stay in line. Thank you, Ryan C, for $50, and thank you, Douglas W and Amanda K.
Oh my god. Now I'm like panicking because I'm thinking about their bladder.
Should campaigns be shorter? Yes. Just yes. I've been campaigning longer than anyone in my race. I started on March 24th. Yes.
Okay. We ready?
Yeah. Remember to include the hashtag, y'all. I'm not gonna tip the scales.
Not gonna tip the scales.
I'm not gonna tip the scales.
I am transatlantic accent.
No!
Transatlantic accent stream.
Guys, make Ben play the Club Penguin games. He's so bad at them. You guys are fucking sick.
Timing is getting better working this job.
You do have really good. No! I wasn't gonna do anything. You fucked it up. You fucked me up.
No, we cannot let.
No!
Transatlantic accent.
Guys, I can't do this for 2.5 hours. Oh my god. Oh my god, no.
Life is so beautiful.
Guys.
Yes, yes,
No.
yes.
No.
Oh my god, life is so beautiful.
Oh. It was a bit. It was a bit.
And we're $100 away from 4,500.
Fuck all of you.
Buckle up, someone said. You still have 24 seconds if you want to try and run a smear campaign. It would be marvelous.
Someone rig this. Someone make the voting machines work different.
Someone call her back.
Huh?
No, Julia voting number 2, my goat.
Julia, I swear to fucking God. All right, guys. Well, we're going to do a transatlantic accent for 2.5. Okay. Neil H. Loves the transatlantic accent, and I guess it's fucking worth it. All right, guys. You bought it. You paid for it. It's happening. When you're annoyed 20 minutes in, just remember that you asked for this. Asha, you're fired.
Dude, I love. 4th time getting fired this stream. They can't keep me down.
Guys, we're at 9:30. Thank you so much for being here. Fuck everyone who voted for the transatlantic accent stream. It's going to be a mess. It's going to be the most annoying thing in the world. Asha, you're going to want to hate.
So funny. I'm so thrilled.
It's going to be funny for 5 minutes.
No, because there's an arc.
Yeah, there's an arc. It'll just keep going up and down.
It gets funnier and it gets less funny. Like it'll like just keep moving. Someone said they didn't even know what they were getting into. That's real.
You just voted for it? Okay, sick. Awesome.
Asha jobless claims.
All right, guys. I'll see you next week.